Almost as sweet a ride as Tessie's.
I gotta say, useful to the best now, right? Very useful.
Anyone else want to run through a brick wall with me?
Stop that already! I told you there's nothing I can do about this!
Time to blast off! I think I got a few bugs in my teeth. A bit fuzzy on this.
Thank you.
Yeah, what would you expect? I'm your partner, after all. See, you better get plenty of rest.
Is that really stuff me just now? And was thinking of lighting a cigarette. Just living a normal life as a sorcerer. Stress me worse. That's what I think. I shouldn't see this.
Hello?
Comprehending. Damn it. Damn it.
I did not sign up for this.
You're a devil.
Hey, this looks like burnt meat on a skewer. Looks like my hand's sitting dead.
I spent my mind.
No glove, no love. Just a pile of dead wankers.
We held her the hole, huh? It's a tough choice. You know, your appearance is jarring. Anyway,
Is there some way to boost that signal? This is fucking annoying. Doesn't matter when or where it is, I will fuck you up.
science. That will actually
Feel the freezer burn, you bastards.
be horror.
See, Carver? I can do shit puns
Change my mind.
too.
This feels weird. Thank you. Thank goodness I arrived safe. Now
See what you got left in the tank.
she's going to be twice as heavy as the regular devil exam, and it's not giving her any trouble at all. Ta-da! Another hearty meal of the finest devil meat cuisine. Things up. It's all part of the weekends, right? Sure, it looks gross, but it tastes fantastic. I'll say, what you need to do. It feels like I'm trying to do the devil exam, but I'm definitely not planning to become a devil. Right. When you were younger, you couldn't control the magic. Forget about lies because you might be useless. By training for the devil exam, okay, try to produce as much smoke as you can. It's all this smoke. I'm sure it looks like you failed. Sounds like you and me. Smash your brains, X-Men. You're all I Tell you later.
Or not. Why haven't we been doing this the whole time?
Said so.
Max armor!
Solid coordinated effort to fuck yourself.
Money to eat. Basically. Never told me. I haven't been anything from you. Lisa, like I told you, I can only produce a little bit of smoke.
Yes. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I imagine you just had to leave it just a secret. It's like I was jailed. It's not like that. I didn't touch it. It's a secret. It's there. Process results. This reminds me of something I read about. It's a similar case to Bungus. It was a long time ago. If only I could find that book and read it again somehow.
Well, where is it now, huh?
It's written in devil language. The only sorcerer who has it would be Mr. N.
That's an answer then? Okay, let's go.
At the moment, it's been occupied by prostitutes. It's very dangerous. Plus, there's a good chance that they've already identified you as Anne's former partner. So searching the place for a small book will take time. That means we need a disguise.
A disguise?
Exactly. That's where this comes in. Once you take off your clothes, step inside this box, put the bottles in the machine, and pull them out.
Get a chance to taste it out then.
Watch your head, nerds! Dark wave's active! Whoa, that is far out. Don't expect me to snort this. This is a permanent, yeah? I can't commit to having a pet right now.
Bonus points!
Keep this handy when the aircon's on the fritz.
crack in there if you want it. Crack in there if you want it. On the bottom of the nice bit. Oh, I see that smile, that means yes. So I'm stopping for about another 20 minutes back to that performance call.
Hey?
Stopping for another about 20 minutes back to the performance.
There
There you go, that's there you go. Well, I've stripped it for you. You've got some nice.
I'm going to need some cords as well, so you do with it.
That's one more bit.
Oh, okay. You've got cinnamon slice, have you?
Crashing on the board, you can eat. It's been salted. I think the other crashing needs to go back through to start the way it's done.
What we need to do is solids. Where can we get fucking resonance from?
The place where we get cabbage from. You'll probably get cabbage from there.
Where have you opened those? What's when we open it, then are they?
Give them to twice or so. And then I'll go off about half an hour and put across.
Just in case with this as well, you just can't get away. Yeah, just resonance. And not just get them, just pay the extra smart, just get them fucking house stuff. So it's because everyone this the trouble I have, everyone runs around trying to think which place. So yeah, no resonance.
Yeah, but I did have to go to the house.
I know.
So I just party.
I know.
Partying now, what's not that?
I'd say probably at night is what I do in the morning. You just go pick where you're going to go. Think, right, where am I, what stuff am I going to start today and what am I going to let go? You just can't get everywhere.
Oh yeah, but we can just go back to everybody.
Deliveries maybe
Yeah.
one day, yeah.
Very soon, I thought it was over 30 days.
Yeah.
Because then the 17%.
Can I have my own phone? I think we've got one child rape case. Child rape and murder. Rape and murder.
I want to read the middle rate.
It's already done now. I'm not cheering for it. It's already done. I just wouldn't read about it.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It's terrible. I never knew that. I remember what that woman wrote the other day. That one came to it was one of her dad's drinking partners. When she was a little girl, she had no idea what was going on. She's a woman in her 60s now. She had no idea. She just knew it was incredibly painful.
It's horrible, isn't it? Shit.
Because I guess it would damage all the back of his brain. That would be why he was puking.
Yeah. Having association problems and things like that.
Can be videoed.
Yeah.
I think other people are involved. I'll tell you why. I'm saying that let's make it a clip. It's that police interview. Can you tell me, Jamie, that the property, let's say at the property with the hot tub, something about the baby being inside the hot tub, some question about the baby being in the hot tub. You've got two gays that are sexually abusing their child and they're trying to tell me that at that house, in that hot tub, that word, what was going on. Somebody else, well, you mark my words.
Yes.
You mark my words, somebody else. It's because that at the property, not their property, not their house with the hot tub, it's somewhere else. And that's the one that you went, no comments. No comments. What you say? What's wrong with mate Dave's? What's wrong with mate Dave's? He was bubbling. Baby was, you know.
The baby outside. You're getting responsible.
You were saying because you'd be telling the truth.
Yes.
And the baby was
Actually,
dead, so
just
you wanted
like-
to find
and
out why the baby's dead. You wanted to know the news.
Anyways, the movie
Yes.
starts on a day when Tommy is visited by his grandpa, who has a truck full of pumpkins. And I feel like this character looks like Mike Myers disguised as Jim Varney, disguised as Mike Myers, so that he gives Tommy something special because he's very special. Anyways, Tommy starts carving his pumpkin and throwing the innards at his sister, which is a total waste. Do you ever take the pumpkin seeds and bake them? Absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried that, try. And this isn't the typical reaction you'd expect from a kid who, by the looks of it, cut himself pretty bad.
Tommy, we have to wash that.
Even more pissed off that he gave him that pumpkin. And I have to say, the pumpkin is a pretty nice gesture if you ask me. But, yeah, telling the kid that drinking blood is good for him, that's a cause for concern. So then she smashes the pumpkin, which really sucks. I mean, that's kind of a waste. It's a decent-sized pumpkin. And Bill is like, alright, that's enough. I'm gonna go confront the old man myself. Bill drives over to his place where he finds that a satanic ritual is going on.
We don't like suspense.
Well, I've decided not to do it.
Yes, and neither do I. But I have to say, if I was conducting a satanic ritual, I would probably not leave the door wide open. And that's just me. I like my privacy, especially if I'm doing something demonic. So they kill Bill right away and burn him inside of his car. See, now for all you young people out there, take note. This is why you want to do the best that you can to get along with your father-in-law. Because you never know what people are capable of. Now, if he runs an evil cult, I'm not saying join the evil cult, but you know, you can fake some interest. You'd be surprised. That could go a long way. So now we see Tommy looking out of his bedroom window, and there's an orange glow coming from outside. How close does the grandpa live? Like, can Tommy literally see his father being burnt to a crisp right now? Tommy opens the special gift that his grandpa gave him, and it turns out to be a necklace. Something that older Tommy has held on to 13 years later. And it looks like Grandpa is still coming over to hang out with Tommy, and Amanda is not happy about it. I mean, come on, he's still living in the basement. Get a goddamn job.
No, I understand all that, but there's a certain level of I say some jokes over I'm true, and what I've done is I've done like post these and quite like posting someone who's helping you. Yeah, but that's not the excuse. That means sometimes you'll see him close his eyes and get tense, but they're not actually saying it. You go, well, you know that he's trying probably really help you there. But not, yeah, it's going to be a entire time. Especially people who don't that was it. I thought it was going to be a sandwich.
I might be the newest thing about
he says about like, oh, he says, oh, no, he says she can out all day.
So, I mean, that's why she's so bad.
So she didn't really want to do it. So he's trying to almost asking me to write the Sunday. But I don't, he's probably not doing it much.
No,
and then he started going, I just didn't say anything. I'm just not going to explain. Not make it to
yes.
I'm keen to something else. So I'm going to do it in my own way. So I'm keen to understand.
Yes, that's the best way to do it.
And then he said, he was saying, don't do it for me. I was going to ask you, he said, I thought it might be a bit much for that. What is it? Why just in silence? He said, well, you do it for me. You know, just going to say, cheap. You know,
yes.
Because I'm trying to do a crap job, I think just mop it all up. I can't have a problem, it's the problem. Plus, they might not try not to try and fix it.
Yeah, but what's that normally mean?
Just in boxes. You must be that box under there. Hold this. And then you hold it
Also,
and
you can. You just have to be rude. Yeah. Well, no, actually, not being rude, but being assertive. No, because it's a stressful thing. You've got a lot of phone calls, tasks, and like you say, No, it's not like it's a family making a group of friends, just someone to help you out, isn't it? It's supposed to be one thing, but it's turned into this thing, isn't it? It's like, it's almost you've got to fulfill a family role, even though you've got family nearby.
I think very what's the you know, it's not like the last time you once they know is
Yes.
You knew it,
Yes. Yes.
She was really good. She was so I still got in the question. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's what she was she was saying she really wanted to but then she looks at her question, it's been a weird way. And she goes, oh, I looked at her this is stuff going on. And then
Trick is to look at the center. Only way to keep flowing up.
Yes.
You could just simply use your political system.
Where's my MVP trophy?
You wouldn't have that because you were using
So this is there some actual movement there. Yes.
And then, do you remember it was kind of sensitive, the last time when she killed when she killed, that's the one he said to me, if you can tame it, then we're out. So I mean,
It's what's all the hard work, so I don't know. What's really got to do?
he said, if you can tame it, I said,
No. What I see that is that so what's in the house, in the house, something careful.
That's all my life is going up in flames.
Yes, yeah, she had a charge.
He's stuck in base and he's still got
The other ones didn't tell you
Yeah,
who the
but
fuck I
that
am.
first was a pedophile. Yeah, because I do believe it's a pedophile for that physically. Oh, no. I like it in
Sweet, that's some
poster.
practice
It's that scared kid who wants to rush out the house and then make it million. And he was round the bed by the catheter for something to pull off the bed. There's flashes in a lot when you go in and through the yeah. So like, it's a weird one. No. Achy. No.
Okay, so what
And
does
that
that
post on
mean?
the morning.
Are you saying that you intend on doing something illegal tonight for fun? Shouldn't Roger inquire about that?
Grave robbing, cat ritual.
Well,
that's making it so sailor
He also knows that his grandpa is clearly into that sort of stuff. So, hello, Roger. I think maybe you might have a suspect right in front of you. But no, Roger's just like, oh, Grandpa, he's such a rascal. Telling me he'll see me tell that it's so Grandpa. Tommy finds Vera making it with her boyfriend, and this really pisses him off, so he throws him out of the house. Then he goes down into the basement, and I guess this is big night joining the cult. He has his mask, putting on a bandana, and of course checking to see if his switchblade still switches. Vera's boyfriend is walking through the
I leave it in your hands, which bits?
Exactly sure why. Seems like an odd choice.
I'll try and get more in the morning as well. I'll try and get some more done in the morning as well.
About so much that he starts running as fast as he can. And I'm sorry, but this just doesn't seem to be that scary of a situation at all.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's the middle of the day. It's not like you're in a forest at night. You can literally see all around you. Just look at this place, and somehow he falls into an open grave?
And all you have to do is short
Is he
areas,
blind?
and that's
How do
it.
you not see this coming? Not only is it an open grave, there's a bunch of bones and a skull in it for some reason. See, that's what happens if you pay for the plot and not the casket.
Which has to clear
They
that.
just throw your body into the open hole.
But
That's
that's
actually not a bad way to save
see if
somebody.
they do Aston.
But I just feel like
Maybe
you
if you
know,
did
you
do
death and treat yourself so that the masked stranger kills him with one swing of the shovel. And here we are in Grandpa's barn, where they're conducting the ritual and passing around a cup of blood from the goat. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta say something. I'm just
Not
being
your side.
honest here, but
The side on the
I
scale
think
is
this is really gross. It's my least favorite part of the
It's because
ritual.
oh Jesus.
The fact that we're all sharing the same
Because the thing is not a
cup.
even.
Isn't there a better way to do this? Can't we have our
So we boil it,
individual cups?
not salted it, peppered it,
And then
fingered it. Should really put this. It's like a lemon but powdered, or lime but powdered. And you put it in the roots to the throat, and it's soft.
Okay.
It's soft. I don't think what's all going to be first. You're just devastating. So possibly, because yeah, they sell all the additives, don't they?
Yeah.
I didn't subscribe you, but I did like the Jaynard the Star. The guy who does the god damn, can I get a book? Here it comes!
Latte go. It's always a good time for good coffee in the morning rush.
Knew enough about like Tony Hinchcliffe and Shane,
Nice.
their background. I had girls, ex-girlfriends blowing on my DMs that had dated Shane and were telling me stuff about him.
Tell us now, no, hinges, gossip.
Everything we know, that they're racist, that they're bigots, that they're sexist. You know, that they
This is
think they're
not
like
racist and bigoted.
invincible.
Come on,
That
get
they've been canceled for being like, you know, Shane got fired from Afghanistan.
Actually, no, he got asked to stay. He just put his big around. So no, he didn't get fired. Well, oh, that's what I was to say. That's what there's a clean fire tomorrow. Clean fire tomorrow for 5 minutes. 2 minutes, 1 fire.
Right after this podcast, where she said she feels insensitive and joking about Cheryl. James Man hosted a podcast with Cheryl where she talked about how she had no problem with the jokes. Shane got her first, and she said the way she dealt with the tragedies by joking about it, and she seemed to really get along with that Shane. So you know Chelsea was pissed seeing her on there. But I think Chelsea's the only comedian from the roast that seems to have a problem with all this. You know, she's the only one complaining about it. I mean, Kevin Hart kind of did it, he seemed to love it, and Cheryl had a great time. But Chelsea's like, actually, as a lady with white privilege, I'm offended on behalf of these people. Those jokes were gross, and I need to speak out about it. You know, it's just hilarious that she's trying to cause the scene and act offended on the behalf of Kevin and Cheryl. But they're both like, that was great, and I had a fun time. And Cheryl said she doesn't want people being offended on her behalf. So Chelsea's really making a fool out of herself with these appearances. It seems like she's just bitter and gross and didn't go how she wanted it to. And she's so unlikable. When she calls Tony Hinchcliffe racist, even people who agree with her are like, alright, Chelsea, give it up, you know where to talk. Also, during the Van Shane episode with Cheryl, they started busting Tony balls. It was much funnier than Chelsea trying to make fun of him.
What about tomorrow? So,
Like, I find that gross. I found that makes fun of Cheryl. I was just like, then like, just minutes, like,
yeah, this snip on
you know,
the
she's
salad.
fine with that. She said she's fine with that. She's fine with that. I wasn't fine with that.
That's nice to have left. It's after work.
So much discussing this that I think it was going to be such a like gross vibe that I would be able to elevate it to a level. And
Yes.
that's a big mom.
It's once people realise that it's the price. They don't go to the shops, they've got to charge them. And then they'll go and charge the same price. Like they've had the supermarket, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it's good. That's it. So sometimes it's worth trusting the salesman especially when he's giving you free shit in
And
it.
I'm like, so you think you're gonna make it?
Yeah, because that's what he's thinking. We have nothing to gain by lying. Give us free shit. And if we don't sign it, we ain't going to take more off it, are we? We're not going to pay for it. Yes. Well, we'll get rid of the coke and phase it out.
They've never seen a head popper like me in here.
That's it, isn't it?
That's what the line is. Shane was asked about what he thought of Chelsea calling him racist, and his response was so funny because
So the next one's going right now, so anyway, it brings up that's the problem.
So he's thinking about Chelsea trying to expose him. You know, it's funny. People
The
like,
ones
oh,
where
I
it
should
just looks
destroy
like proper
Shane.
bits-ish. £3.50 each, so it's
You're like, unfortunately, at the
not
moment,
too much.
she
For us
attempts
to
to
do
really go
something
for
like
the Zionist and Epstein comments too. I think she's really
Yeah,
big about
that's
that.
a machine.
Because on that podcast she did, well, she's crying about how she's offended, but not offended because the jokes made about her. She's like, they just called me old and said I sleep around. I don't care about that. She just mentioned Epstein. So she know people have Shane bring up the Epstein because
I want to fucking show it to the ceiling, like stand ceiling.
also she said the roast was better for her than she thought.
People like it, but are they going to realise the
That's the same thing.
Which just sounds like a
Exactly. That's someone doing the office. That's what that is. It's like HV behind.
The only problem with it is some boxes you just get bits like that.
Because I just build a savage in
Yeah.
as long as you don't dip it down with a slice on the very tip, I can see it. But they'll be alright. Someone say that. Then it's the same stuff we buy out.
I'm gonna continue to keep doing that.
Yeah, so that's a regular
You know, I remain as flexible as I am.
So is that for
I don't really
bookers?
see the problem.
No, that's
If
with
it's anything other than
Austin.
my age.
Stop!
Because they came out from the day.
So she's probably just making up people from here more than whatever comedian makes for Rogan or Tony or somebody that's part of the group. It's always big news. It's a way for comedians to get attention. So she probably thinks if she goes around talking shit about them, people will love it. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Especially because she's really late to the game. She's been calling out the Rose here for years now. Like Mark Merritt and Anthony Johnson, they're doing it way before it's popular. And they're more creative about it too. Chelsea's just like, oh, they're racist. It's like, how many times have we heard that? And now it seems like she's jumped on the bandwagon. Also, before the roast, she sounded really paranoid. ARL, and We Might Be Drunk, said he was at a club while Chelsea was working on some of her roast shows. And writers thought he was there to spy on her.
Matt's there wants to watch so I can turn that water.
It's funny and it's kind of exciting,
What's
but
about
it's also like, I want
Sure,
to
it's
watch
something like
Chelsea
that.
presented this storm, which can work it out. And when we're ready,
It's gonna be really offensive.
God, Robert used to do that.
Which if that's
You
the
don't
case,
say stuff to
why
Christians
she
when
would
ready to.
participate in it then? You know, she has no
Did a great job.
grounds on podcasts trying to call out Shane, which obviously is going too well. Like for his podcast,
Italian, English, everyone bacon.
What do you need? Well, let's test it and make it.
they try to explain how it works, but they're not very good at it. And they act like this is something they just figured out. You know, I've been talking about this for like 3 years now, and these two are like, I'm just starting to notice this. And it's so funny they say this. Well, they're trying to go after a comedian for being offensive. Like they admit trying to kick.
Today, I'm diving into the world of family mediation.
You don't have to.
So what exactly is mediation? Well, it's a voluntary and confidential process where a neutral third party called a mediator helps you and the other party work through your issues.
A cat with her, on a dog that killed the cat, that ate the canary. What is the truth?
Okay,
Oh God, this is about
hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the program. And on this episode, I'm going to be talking about a film
so
that shows just how dangerous certain substances can be. Now, some of you may be thinking that this is just another one of those anti-drug propaganda films that use unrealistic depictions of the effects of marijuana in order to scare young people away from drugs. Well, that sounds like something of this today. Maybe the police should pay you a visit. The movie is called High School Confidential, and it is a wild ride from start to finish that shows just how back in the late 1950s.
Should go for post-natal depression.
See, this is how high school was before the days of Spotify or CD players.
Because they're used to seeing it, aren't
You just
they?
had to sit there and wait for Jerry Lee Lewis. Here's your songs, the sound of his music truck, and comes back. But I seriously doubt it. Maybe by seeing this, kids these days will have a little bit more appreciation for all this on-demand
When you get a
music
little lot of
that they
them,
have.
so just grab some
I
clips
mean,
out of there
they
to
can
kill
listen
some
to Jerry Lee Lewis whenever they want, wherever they want. But back 60 years ago, the only thing that was on demand was electric razors and gloves. Take one to the car, and as they have maybe all these times after driving, instead of taking
Sorry,
Or I'll just fill with
this
this.
guy.
I need
Not
lots of them.
Jesus Christ.
No, I need lots of them because I'm filling up the ice.
Oh!
I'm doing a job. God, you're so hard. You
Because if that's the case, I have
Sometimes down.
motorized sharp objects in your car. Why would you
get some more
no,
lights
in
from
this day and age,
this.
all these other
It's
objects,
most
heated
important
seats,
places.
heated seats,
Robin's
ventilated seats, nuts with razors. System, I bet you I let you charge
You're